Happy Sunday. Grandma Bev here. The worst part of getting ready for church on Sunday is if you decide you're going to switch purses. I'm not going to take this purse, so I'm taking this purse. And you worry about, well, did I get everything? Do I have everything? My car keys, I'm not driving. How's everybody doing? You having a good weekend? Getting ready for the holidays? Some of you are getting ready for family. Yesterday, our congregation had our holiday party. And, of course, they had it was one of those white elephant gifts. And you went around and you picked your gift, but if it was your turn, and somebody had a gift that you wanted, you got to take it and they'd have to take something else. All right, so I was number 15, which meant I was last. So I got to see what everybody had. And one of the ladies had some coffee syrups. I took them and didn't care because I like coffee. I know I shouldn't have done that, but, I'm a coffeeholic. And my children know it. My grandchildren know it. They always tell me, coffee's not good for you. Shut up, Philistine. Anyway. But we had fun. It was a lot of fun, but I noticed I was really tired. And I had been really tired because before I went, I had mopped all the floors in my room, the bathroom, the hallway, and cleaned up my room. And I just got overly tired. It happens. And so now I sit in my now clean room, and I'm happy. I like it when things are clean. I like it when things look like they should look. All right, but anyway. Am I saying I'm a pig? No, I'm not. But it needed a woman's touch, and so I took care of that. But anyway, let me leave you with a word. And I've been thinking a lot about not having the things you need, and learning to be content with what you do have. I grew up, I wasn't poor, but we didn't have a lot, all right? And 3 children, and my sister was blind, spastic, and retarded. I know that you're not supposed to say that word, but that's what it was called back then. She couldn't see, walk, or talk. My mother had German measles when she was pregnant with her, and so she came out. She came out that way, and we had her for 5 years. Her name was Carol Christina Bland. My niece Christina is named after my sister. Mama named us down the alphabet: Adrian, Beverly, Carol, and Denise. And which is why my daughter's name is Elizabeth. But anyway, I say all that because even with the things that we didn't have because of Carol and because of the struggle, we were still blessed. My father had 2 friends. Limas Wallace was a single guy, and he was he worked on the prototypes of all the rocket ships out in Los Alamos. And then Mr. Lewis, who lived directly across the street, was a nuclear physicist, I think. And he lived in Germany. And he would come home. And they were both black. And they were both brilliant. And my father had been a concert pianist and majored in music before he met my mother. And he was going to Roosevelt University, which is why I picked Roosevelt to go to school. So the 2 single guys would come over and have put together our toys that we had, and they would drink with Daddy, and because that was the only family, those were the only children that they had around them, all right? And so that was their Christmas. That was what they did. And they would always end up drinking too much, and there would always end up being some kind of fight. And I think I've told this story before. But one night, they couldn't get my toy wagon put together. And my mother said, no wonder we haven't got a rocket ship into space. Y'all can't even put a wagon together. And I think at that moment, everybody decided, oops, we better leave. I remember Mom and Daddy had a really big fight after that. And my wagon was at a 45-degree angle. So, you had the back of it and then you had the handle, but you couldn't pull it behind you. So you had to pull it along next to you on an angle. And that summer, I think it wasn't until that summer, the following summer, my grandpa Turner looked all that and said, bring that here. And he took his tools and he did whatever grandpas do. And he straightened out my wagon and I could pull my wagon behind me. Things aren't going to be perfect in your life, and they're not going to look like how they're supposed to look, but you're still going to have fun. I drug that wagon all over the neighborhood at a 45-degree angle. But it was fun, and it was mine, and I loved it. And finally, my grandpa put it together correctly. But it was just a thought I had thinking about Christmas time. Don't worry about what you don't have. Be thankful for what you do have. God bless you. Have a blessed day.